And couldn't get it to Clark. Good hands from Franklin. Beekman ahead of the pack. Stuffs it home. Good hands from Armand Franklin, and then the hit ahead for Reece Beekman out in transition.
And we've seen it on the defensive side. He's contributed. Now Beekman, baseline. And the former Louisiana Mr. Basketball has another bucket. This Virginia defense has gotten it started. Now the buckets are falling as well.
Some good length on this team overall.
And a steal in the paint by Gardner. Cavs on the push, and they get an easy jam on the break by Franklin. And an early timeout for Coppin State.
But when you defend as well as they have historically, you want to take the best shots possible.
Look at Beekman again. Quick hands and a steal here himself this time. Reece Beekman lays it in.
Particularly in transition, poor communication, or really a lack thereof.
Beekman scores, plus a foul. Reece Beekman.
Really like this kid, and what I like is just that calm, cool approach. He gets to the basket, he elevates really well, he's a good defense. You have pieces here that once they all figure out who one another is, and once Tony Bennett and staff figures out how to use them all, good stuff coming.
Wow, Beekman down the field to Clark.
They looked into Kihei Clark. There were a lot of questions about Clark. Was he big enough? Was he good enough? Great steal and finish by Beekman, and offered Kihei Clark a scholarship. What a steal by Reece Beekman. Anticipates so well. He waits on it.
Beekman against Rebracha. And that's how the first half ends. Cutting the lead to 14.
Bohannon continues to make big shot after big shot.
Beekman against Bohannon. Count it, +1.
Basket. We've seen him in attack mode here to start the second half. Now the opportunity for the and one.
Couldn't finish around Cafaro, and Hughley's sitting on just 2 points.
It's really good defense by Cafaro. What a great job. Hughley back in the game for the Panthers. Nice defense.
Beekman took it away from Eziakuda.
I think it did. Nice job to tip that ball away. And then Beekman takes the ball to the basket, draws the defenders, and a great job by Shedrick to just run the court. If you're a big guy and you run the court.
We just got a chance to look at one of those bowl teams and a few members of it as Reece Beekman comes up with a huge block. Once again, Reece Beekman coming up with a big block shot in the corner.
Now Franklin. And the Gardner, easy 2 again.
Great interior passing for Virginia in this game. They've done a great job.
He's caught. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Beekman hoists and hits it. Reece Beekman ties this game at 15.
Getting it done, the 3 at the shot clock buzzer is good for number 2.
Franklin, Gardner, and Beekman. Beekman swipes it away and slams it home. The steal and the slam.
Getting it done defensively, coming up with the steal, getting out in transition, dunking home his career high so far.
Beekman out there with the 3 fouls, poked it away from Buddy Boeheim, and Kihei Clark can't lay it in, but Beekman follows.
All those guys are being able to knock it down with over 40%. Ball movement is key, being able to not let the ball stick and knocking down shots.
Up and under on the baseline move, and Reece Beekman responds with 2 after honor. Sure. Beekman.
Good play by Beekman. Good patience by Virginia.
Well, I tell you, Love gave Beekman every move that he had right there, and Beekman stayed with him. That was good offense and better defense, and here's more good defense by Beekman.
Beekman had it poked away. Couture leading the break. Blocked. Cafaro was there. Comes back to Murphy. He'll try.
Struggle there. Cafaro chasing the handler downhill. Had no shot.
You look at the Ken Palm defensive efficiency numbers as Beekman throws it down.
Came off the curl, delivered it right where he needed to. Shedrick sends it down. Here's the steal. Beekman for the jam.
Gardner gets double teamed, dishes it out to Beekman. Beekman working his way in the paint. Defies the eye. 19 points for Beekman. Faro, that's going to be his 5th personal foul. And that will indeed be.
Here's Sebron off the bounce. Beekman so good defensively, forces the turtle. Gardner pushes, takes the contact, and finishes.
Cafaro's gone from being kind of an 8 or 10 minute guy into a starter and having a much bigger role for Virginia the last few games. Great ball movement. Beekman finds Gardner.
Especially as a big, Jaden Gardner with the screen. But then you see the pocket pass and the ability to finish.
Backdoor wide open, and Reece Beekman rocks the rim for the immediate answer.
That's what you're going to see. You want to see more of that. They're struggling in the half court.
Shedrick and a foul.
Great play.
6 to shoot for BC, and Ashton Langford with it. Matched up with Beekman, who strips him. Clark got tripped. Clark finishes anyway.
Somebody just fouls so we can get one off. It'll happen right now since we started talking about it. Foul and one.
Beekman finishes with a foul-less drive.
And the only knock on this game is just the consistency from behind the three-point line. If he can get that to be respectable, great foul, great finish. Reece Beekman is doing it all.
Gets it into Clark. A shot for the lead. 0.7 to go, and a 3-ball goes. Just the second make of the night. Shooting for a 4-point play as you see Paolo Banchero come over on the Beekman jumper and hit the arm. That was a foul. Fortunate to be not to be called for Duke on that possession, but still it may be enough to give Virginia a win here on the road.
Beekman, Gardner, nice job. Great identification by Beekman to find the open man.
Beekman, whoa! Elevates and finishes.
Going down the lane with the finish over Kevin Luma, finding the camera because it's so nice. We had to see it twice.
Into Shedrick, 3 seconds on the shot clock, lost the handle. Beekman puts it up at the buzzer, and it hits it. Reece Beekman, when that buzzer sounds, he's money.
Lesser performer here plays like Hopkins. I got to get off. Beekman understood. My percentages increased dramatically with the one-step dribble. I got time to complete it. That was quick enough where you can live with it too, because now you're going to foul quick. Again, unless you have enough first 2 seconds.
They go deep to Clark for an easy 2. Took the top off.
But Clark comes off these cuts so hard. Whips a pass to Beekman. Gets it back. Open again. Whoa! His 6th three of the night. Gardner has it. 5 on the shot clock. Does Beekman know it? Yes, he does. Gets it off and hits.
Throwing it down on the drive, Reece Beekman. Wow.
Reece Beekman, you insulted him a little bit. You were a little bit out of line. He's got a long arm.
You know, Virginia basketball is known for its defense, and it is well documented why, and it's the way they should be remembered. Franklin for 3 right on cue. Statman gives it back. Beekman for 3. Right before the buzzer. A huge triple for the Hoos.
T.J. Clark taking on the physicality in the painted area, once again going to score.
Davis on a double team, but Beekman read that perfectly. Picks it and lays it up and in, and a foul on the play. But thank you for it. My marvelous partner downstairs at a quick strike. They just haven't done a whole lot of that tonight, obviously, but Shedrick able to lay it in.